My name is Brandy Balkin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Equality Utah Foundation. And the Equality Utah Foundation was founded in 2004 with a vision of a fair and just Utah, and with a mission of providing equal rights and protections for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Utahns and their families. In 2009, 2 men were cited for holding hands and kissing on the Temple Square grounds. One of the gentlemen, I believe, was thrown to the ground. They were handcuffed, and they were charged with inappropriate behavior. That was the piece that opened the door to communication with the LDS Church. We received a phone call from some of the folks that we've been reaching out to in the LDS Church and asked us if we'd be willing to come to a meeting. And we began the conversation and just started to get to know each other as human beings, to step aside from the stereotypes of all LDS people think alike, walk alike, talk alike, do the same thing, to all LGBT people hate LDS people, want to marry in our church, want to destroy the traditional family. And we really began to break down those stereotypes that each community sort of has for the other. When the LDS Church began to use the words lesbian, gay, transgender, it really changed the dynamic of the conversation. And in 2010, we started to engage on a campaign to really educate residents at the very most grassroots level. We called it 10 in 10, and our goal was to get 10 ordinances in 10 cities or counties across the state by the end of 2010. People really are surprised that you could get fired, you could get evicted, you could get denied a promotion because of your actual or perceived sexual orientation or gender identity. We did an immense amount of traveling, organizing public meetings, letting people know that these are the real personal impacts of treating a portion of Utahns as second-class people. In 2010, the Equality Utah Foundation saw 10 communities choose to protect their residents based on their sexual orientation and gender identity. There were 2 ordinances that passed, one specifically in regards to employment and one in regards to housing. We are a very small organization and we're relatively young. Funding from the Gill Foundation was a huge component in our campaign in 2010. Without that kind of support, it would have been really, really difficult for us to do that work. And we're thrilled at our success.